On 11th December, a story was reported that there was a family about 40 kilometers out of Busia town where a man died of cholera and 9 other family members were admitted. We are now going to travel to that homestead to establish the real story behind that incident. We arrive in Nekuk village, the home of 28-year-old Abdul Wandera, who died a week ago from what doctors say was cholera. Cholera, an acute diarrhea disease that kills within hours if left untreated, has been ravaging the community in Busia for the last 2 months. As is the practice in the Muslim community, Wandera's body had to be washed before being buried.
Oluvao netutandika kumutereza kumulongoza buli side zona nabeera bulungi. Kati netufuluma tunaaba amakono nebatandika okuleeta ebintu netusala embuzi abantu nebatandika okufumba. Kati sawa nga dadikanga 3 emmere yali yeyide abantu nebatandika okulya nga bamaze okuziika.
But the actions by the family contravened the doctor's orders.
The body was actually brought wrapped and they were cautioned not to open the body and to tamper with it because it was a suspected cholera case. But unfortunately, they defied and opened the body and washed.
In the same night, 9 of his family members were admitted for what the doctor suspected to be cholera. Wandera's young brother, Dennis Okum, was one of those who touched his body. But even with caution from the doctors, the family still insists it was never cholera, but a case of food poisoning.
N'ebiseera ebyo ennyama yali nga ekyali kuya n'omuceere kyova abantu balwala nnyo embuto.
Batuwaayire cholera teriiwo. Buno bulwadde bwa nyama balya ennyama embizi. Ennyama teyayidde bulungi.
You know, cholera is a stigmatizing disease because we usually tell them when you have cholera it means you've eaten feces and in big quantities, not just small. So no one wants to admit to the public that they have eaten feces.
About 100 meters away from this home is a water source shared by close to 350 households. It serves as a watering hole for cows and where residents draw water for home consumption.
Bafumbisa, banywa, nebirala. Even washing plates.
The bacterium that causes cholera is spread by eating or drinking contaminated water and food. The threat posed by the stream is not of concern to many residents.
Well, to get it, you know what? Cholera. Because we use dirty water.
Most in the community shun the 3 boreholes in the area.
They believe that the water they get from the springs are sweeter than the water they get from the borehole. And once you boil the water, then it loses taste, it becomes tasteless. So they don't like drinking that water.
With limited sensitization by officials, the district could continue to record more cases. Back in the municipality, we revisit one of the first cases registered in the area. However, Sitina Amina says she has learnt lessons from the illness. The World Health Organization recommends focusing on prevention, preparedness and response to combat the spread of cholera. One of such measures put in place is a cholera treatment center. The officials admit that one of the challenges has been doing contact tracing to establish and treat those that may have come in contact with those confirmed to have the disease. The first case is said to have originated from Busia in Kenya in October, and so we visited the border post to see how prepared they are. One would imagine that if there is an outbreak like it is here in Busia, there would be very stringent measures at the border post. Unfortunately, it is business as usual. People continue to come in and out.
And we are putting there hand-washing facilities, but unfortunately, sometimes the hand-washing facilities are ferried away.
Shirandu Uchire, NTV, at the Uganda-Kenya Busia border.